Hello there, and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we're starting a brand new preview playthrough as Warlord Zsinj on the Known Galaxy Medium map, starting in Era 2 in Thrawn's Revenge 3.5. So this has some of the changes that we're working on for the 0.5 version, not a ton of TR stuff yet, but we are gonna just jump right into it. Alright, so here we are on the map. We have Zsinj under our control, saying the corporate sector has been effectively vassalized and the rebels advancing against me have been thwarted. As if things could not get any better, Isard has overthrown Pestage, throwing Imperial Center and the rest of the core into disarray. The time has never been better for me to seize my place as the rightful successor to the Empire. So this is a playthrough that was voted on between Zsinj and CSA by the patrons over on Patreon, who in these playthroughs, along with YouTube members and Twitch subs, are also able to name some ships. So throughout the game, you'll see some named ships. These are just a way to thank the people who support the channel in that way, can make it possible for me to have content creation as my full-time job. So they're not something that you'll see in the release mod, but ships like Pride of the Sun and Lucky There's a Mashup Guy will be leading our fleets for now. But we are also in control of CSA territory, as Zsinj's helpful little speech at the start did indicate. And I think we're going to try to focus on getting Stenos first. So we're just going to put together this fleet to get into Elam. But on Dathomir, where we have Rancor base, let's start building an ISD-1. And that's it right now. Just the ISD-1. So let's also maybe throw together some of these guys for some fleet building exercises. Zsinj is not in the big chonky Iron Fist yet, but he is an Iron Fist. It's a type of Iron Fist. But we'll be able to get Yavin as well. So Lenu, you, I think, are just going to go spy on Yavin for the moment. We're going to send you into this battle on Stenos, but let's keep hopping in there. Okay, that's maybe not going to be a successful battle for us. So maybe we'll go around. Or we'll win. We can win. I'm sure we can win. It'll be great. But with the Revenge playthrough also ending this weekend, maybe early next week, we have Nebulon P2? Question mark? Absolutely not. No Nebulon P2. But with the Revenge playthrough ending in the next couple days, this playthrough is going to be live every Tuesday and Friday on twitch.tv/CoreyLoses. That's where we're going to be doing our live recordings for this series. I don't know if this is not a good idea. It's not that I don't know if this is a good idea. I know this is not a good idea. This is actually a bad idea. Let's see if we can capture the bad idea in progress. Well, our bad idea is shooting. We're just opening up with a bad idea. I think it's great to open up with a bad idea. Let's see. Can our bad idea start by destroying this Venator? And let's do full damage, and you guys can start getting a little bit forward. I tried to attack my own ships, which is never a good sign. Ooh. I don't know that we're actually going to be able to take out that Venator even. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I just need to make sure we are targeting separate hardpoints as effectively as possible, and then we can just go. Yeah, you want to get at least something out of it, and hopefully not lose our engines on the way out. 3, 2, as long as they're not. Yeah, that was never going to be a problem. It was never going to be a problem. It was always a great idea, and we didn't lose anything. We killed a Venator, so joke's on them. But let's check our political menu, and let's see. Tetran Cowell, his options are Zsinj, Rathlin, and Tridget. I don't think he was on Tridget. I don't know. I might have just not been paying attention. But let's assign him to Trigid if he isn't already. Yeah, you're assigned to Trigid, and let's see where Jag can go. Who else do we have? We have Derillion, we have Naval. So let's just pop it up there. I just want to see the menu as well. Okay. Well, we want Terranald actually. Okay, so Stenos is our primary objective. We don't need to defend around Mandalore. We can just go in with Screed, or actually, let's go with Banjir into Selenon. So, or into Yavin, not Selenon. All right, and we probably want to send Tobo somewhere else, which is, I mean, it's as a name that someone was choosing for a HUD. It's not the most subtle. All right, let's get into it. A battle we can actually win, whatever Tubbo might think about it. So, let's see. We're going to jump in over here. We'll put in Banjir at the back there with you, my fat cat Minsk. We have also Pride of the Sun. We have HMS Beagle. We have This Ship is Legal Tender. Storm Zero, just a medical frigate. And Ascension, Dayringer, and Not Wraith Squadron. Alright, so let's try to focus down on this assault frigate and powder weapons. So the Y-Wings we'll send in there. We don't have like the most bulky stuff with us, so I think we're gonna want to try to stop them. Ooh, Banjir, you don't want to be there. I don't want you to attack anyone. And I don't love that my fat cat Minsk is already going to be using one of its 3 lives. But we do have a good number of bombers who can just go into that cluster. And Banjir, you can keep walking back there. Okay, let's move stuff in front of that main section. And let's see what else we want to destroy while we're looking at our footage for the HoloNet relay. Rip. Alright, Minsk, we will rebuild you better and faster than ever. You are going towards the good cause of our first victory in the playthrough. Alright, let's try to get some of these fighters back. Banjir, you don't want to do that. You don't need to do that even. And alright, let's get our bombers over on the station.
Roger that.
So there's a goal in 1 and a goal in 2. I think we can send everything over to the goal in 2 right now. Except for maybe getting some of the fighters to actually fulfill their obligations to protect our back line. Okay, I don't know if you are taking some hits. You are. But if we power to weapons on those guys right now, I think we'll be okay. Let's just make sure Storm Zero explodes. That is what I meant to say. We'll add it to the queue to rebuild. And we're nearly through the shields on the Golan. So, let's try to keep moving some of these remainders over a little bit more. Alright, I think we might want to send the bombers over to there. And I might even turn these into some Corvette hunting. Because there's a lot of CR-90s that just want to be hanging around right now, and I don't want them hanging around. I want them gone. You are finishing that off fine. Everyone else is mostly good. So we can switch over to that goal in 1 pretty soon. Even now, because like the stuff that is still there will explode, just as some of the remaining incidental shots, the opportunity fire is taken on it. I'm a little bit worried about whether any bombs are going to come in and ruin the day for this surveyor. No, it looks like it's going to survive, maybe. The gold one's good.
Can anyone else see him?
Can you just get out of there? Because this is the kind of stuff that will hit. The accuracy is high, but the damage is low. There we go. It's all spinning out. All right. Our first victory, not a flawless victory. I think Storm Zero and my fat cat Minsk. I keep wanting to call it a minx because I say cat and then I want to talk about minxes. But they'll get thrown back into the build queue. And they'll be able to rejoin us later. But I think this might be the first time since the map redesigns that I've played in Era 2, like started in Era 2 for one of these playthroughs, so that might mean some exciting new planets. I guess Syrian's here as well. So I think we just need the units we were talking about. All right, Tebo, you get over there.
Inputting coordinates now.
And I guess I'll send you to the Athemir.
If that is your desire.
So we'll put these guys together for
Inputting coordinates now.
this first conquest.
way.
But I think we're going to have to go for the PA pretty quickly. Like, if we take Agamar with Zinj's fleet, Dathomir, we have you there. Let's get
Constructing unit.
those two Star Galleons, or a Star Galleon, and we'll get an assassin, a couple assassins. 'Cause it'll probably be a bit before we're able to actually get into Stenos properly with that. Do we have any structure, any, like, pirate bases? I think we'll do that at Furry Junction. Let's do that at Furry Junction. All right. So hopefully we'll get lucky and roll Zan's group pretty early here.
Invasion commencing.
But I mean, worst case, we can just we can send in Gethzirian and Lanu to take out Stenos on the ground, which won't necessarily make space easier. It'll make me feel better about it. And if we really need to, we can build a hypervelocity gun for that. But let's get you some transportation.
Moving out.
See if we can get into one of these further up landing zones a bit faster.
As you order.
All right, hop into that. Hop into the transport. You get a lot of mileage for some of these characters out of very bad reskins of
There they are. Blast them.
Troop carrier ready to pick up soldiers.
pre-existing characters like Mara.
Deployment zone ahead. I shall contact you when we arrive, sir.
Okay, this is actually not great.
En route.
We are gonna need to
Vehicle here.
take
Marking
this
coordinates. Orders understood.
first landing zone a bit more conventionally.
Our orders.
So get
Inputting
back there,
directions.
Com channel
and you're gonna get over here.
In position.
I guess I'll send someone to get the sensor.
ready and able. I can get that.
Alright, drop out.
LAV on standby.
Moving out.
And I could have gotten a field base. Maybe I should have gotten a field base with
Onward.
our current vehicle situation.
This task
But
is
I was thinking about sending the
you called. I will take you.
the IDT
I bring
to the base to take out the structures, but I think we need them all here. Okay, can you not die? Is that a thing you're going to be capable of? I'm a bit worried about the AACs with her, so that's why I'm trying to stay a little bit closer. Okay.
Point me toward our enemies.
And let's get more of you a little bit closer. Okay, Lanu,
Might.
you're a little bit
Carrier ready to pick up soldiers, sir.
in a scary position.
Support order
Why have
acknowledged.
you summoned me, if you insist?
Okay, I need to make sure the AACs don't live.
Kill.
Because the AACs are the biggest threat for her.
If you are sure.
The vehicle, like the heavier tanks, less so.
Ready for the hunt. You are pathetic. Welcome aboard, sir.
All right, back off.
They move to surround
Get the next one. No, Lanu, Lanu, back off. Back off, Lanu. All right. Stay on that, and you guys are still getting that landing zone. All right, I think we can probably get this safely. There we go.
Moving to quarters.
Let's get the artillery.
Right away.
This task is beneath me.
Ready to support.
All right, you came pretty far in, but it was mostly in the name of saving Lanu.
You called,
Okay, you can deploy, you can deploy,
I bring darkness.
and I think that's good.
Construction.
We should be able to just use our artillery to take some of these out now.
Wait.
'Cause you guys will just have to go a little bit further over here. Take cover on that, and I'm tempted to use the bombing run here. I don't know if I actually need to.
Ready for recon. Weapons ready.
Systems online.
I might actually need to. Well, it's mostly infantry. It's mostly infantry. I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to stress. So you're just gonna go over to the base, and Lanu,
Summoned me.
just lightsaber your way through.
We've
There you
lost
go.
the landing zone.
Stuff is exploding. I thought I might have gotten my
Bombers incoming.
IDT destroyed with that. I might actually still have. Okay, under the cape. There you go.
Who shall I kill?
And
Prepare for battle.
now we can start getting a little bit closer.
Ready for battle. It's time to move in for the kill.
Okay, Lanu.
Planning assault.
They move to surround us. Death comes to
I
all
don't
before
think
me.
there's anything that actually can destroy you.
Beginning short
Is that going to be able to hit?
Awaiting orders.
No.
Moving to position.
All right,
Signal.
let's get these bikes that are weaker back. All right, are you going to die if you get looked at the wrong way? Maybe. Oh, they have a field base back here now. They actually managed to get past
Ready
us.
to move.
So I'm just going to go up that way.
We stand ready to fight.
Light assault vehicle here.
And I suppose just
Ready
Rob.
and reporting.
Secure the landing zone.
Setting course.
okay. Now, Lando, you can go to the base,
Awaiting
and we're all going to have to go the other way. Or maybe we don't, because we don't want to destroy, or we don't want to kill them until field base is down. There's none of the new emplacements on this map. This is all 4s or 5s, I think.
Available.
I'll go there.
So I might actually just
Bombardment incoming.
bombard that. Then we can
Give us a target.
send them all back out.
This task is beneath me.
'Cause she's a nope, don't. You were doing the right thing. You were doing the right thing. There you
I
go.
will do as I please. Bow to
And
me.
now do that. All right. Anything else up there that I need to worry about? I don't
Affirmative,
think
sir.
so. I don't think anything's shooting her other than infantry that she can take out. All right, we got ourselves a planet.
I bring darkness.
Just yeah, stay slice. There you go.
Death
They don't get to
comes
choose this.
Quickly.
We got it. Lost some troopers, but we got ourselves Yavin,
System conquered.
blocking the new Jedi Order forever. All right.
Moving there now.
That's one of the downsides of like sticking to having certain things tied to specific areas like that. And it's one of the things that comes up a lot with like the Clone Wars and Fall of the Republic, where people always ask, why don't you limit clone production to Camino? Which is technically not how clones worked in universe anyways. But it would basically mean most of the time there are just no clones involved in a Clone Wars mod, which would not be the most fun. Let's get you guys over here, because you're going to be joining Zsinj's force. And suppose you can just go up to here. Keep combining some of these. And I'm going to probably try to get some raptors if I can.
Training.
Let's get a bunch of raptors. Let's get
Vehicle in production.
some other supports
Beginning
for them.
construction.
And then...
At your command.
Oops, this is... Oh no, I've I played myself.
Consideration.
Cleared for departure.
Okay, I need to filter through my ground units. I think we're good now.
We obviously think.
All right, so I guess is going to be a space-only one. If we get down to Mercure, we can reunite with our other forces. But I think the play is going to be getting into the PA first. Try to get to Kane before he's upgraded. And even though Zsinj isn't going to be upgraded yet either. Because if we can maybe go Agamar to Anx Minor to Dantooine, Megiddo, and Tralla. Or yeah, that's probably the most efficient way to do it. Because otherwise it's Agamar, Feta, Garki, Yaga Minor, and Tralla. It's yeah. So if we do it that way, and then try to integrate Yaga Minor, Borosk, and Bastion. But we'll probably deploy some spies just to see what's going on with everyone. So let's get a few spies there. At Axilla, we can get
Beginning construction.
tax agency. I think there's a few places where we don't have tax agencies, and that's a good thing to get. Because, you know, money's good. Is Farai Junction not being taxed right now? It's got a trade port. Okay, that's where the money's coming from. Tax agency. You can get a tax agency. All right. And we'll use the next week's money on even more money production. But let's go into Agamar.
Please, you cannot rush Iron Fist.
And
Transmission received.
we want you staying on there. All right. Agamar, a lone Imperial planet up here, so I wasn't expecting too much of an enemy force.
At your command.
All right, so let's bring in Papa Mario over there.
Iron Fist up to flank
We have Blue Diamond, we have Backyard Chickens, Dragon of the West, Lazy Lady 2,
On my way.
Lance Flare, and
Star Destroyer
I think
standing by.
we've got everything we
Star Destroyer.
everything we
What can
need.
I do for you this fine day?
Too far.
Reporting.
Much better. Maybe a little too close. I don't know.
Yes, Commander.
Enemies
Moving to
in range.
coordinates.
Alright, I am a little bit afraid of Joshi getting killed by all this stuff that's coming in, so I want to make sure that our bombers
Give me
hit
the
them.
short version.
And
Weapons charged. Eliminating
Send
target.
me your
alright, let's
report.
get the goal into.
What did I say about startling me?
Alright, you're gonna go for the goal in 1, you guys are gonna go for the goal in 2, and I'm gonna try to bring these guys over. You,
Get behind.
PR90, are going to stay exactly where you are.
Commander.
And Zsinj, I'm not gonna bring in any pirate mercenaries for you.
Warlord. Straight to the point, please.
Concentrating firepower.
And now, stop.
Reporting in.
Alright, you can use power to weapons, and we are going to try to get the ones off of this side fastest.
Frigate responding.
Form up.
What else does it want to show us? We got our first Imperial goal and going down. This is a nice symbol of our power. That's what that means. It may seem like it's less than that. It may seem like it's just like one of the weakest secondary defenses they could have. It's not that. It's a symbol of their power, and I'd appreciate if you would all stop questioning that.
I'm here.
Okay?
Destroyer here.
Like, it's
You have the Iron Fist.
this was all covered in the production meeting. All right, so we have
Is the laser cannons.
Agamar in space, at least. We haven't taken it on ground yet. I can't get too ahead of myself. But we'll have an even bigger ground force for the assault on Agamar. And yeah, so we'll pull you in here.
Going there now.
I have to be a little bit careful with Selagus. But Farai Junction, we have our pirate base now. But like, I really do want to get Steno, so we have those connected. It might even be a better situation to go through these 3 planets and take Mercana, but we'll probably want to take some spies out to see what everyone looks like anyways. So Dathomir, you're going to go back on the ground, save us some money, and let's bring them in. I'm probably going to split these guys up into different groupings once we're
Invasion commencing.
done with these initial 2 planet captures. But like we have Q-Trick in the back line, we have Liana there. Those are both going to be good shipyards for us to take because we are going for the shipyard victory condition
That is your desire.
as per usual. All right, Gazirian, you're going to go on a spaceship trip. Netbers, you're not. Melvar, I think I can bring Melvar in. If there's anything that's fast enough, I can
What do
send
you
in now.
want?
But you are going to try to get past the landing zone if you can, or past the victory point if you can.
We'll clear the way for you.
Should probably, yeah. I'll spend the money on a field base there.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to get past that one. Well, maybe I could have. Maybe I could have. But we're gonna have to fight through this a bit more of a traditional way. Okay, we'll have the extra infantry for this anyways. So here, one of you get back. We don't have the carrying capacity for a full squad.
We've secured a
Do you
landing
have a
zone.
plan yet?
I don't know why I remembered them being 2. I'm just wrong.
Advancing.
All right, ATAP, and let's bring
Insist.
At
all of our
maximum
heroes in.
Where is my victim? Very well.
'Cause we're probably getting this via the
No one shall
victory
live.
point. Okay, you're a bit much.
Ready to go.
You're being
No
a bit
one is
much.
my superior. I sense disturbance.
Gonna slice someone? I'd appreciate it if you slice someone. There's some people to slice.
Unit destroyed.
Run, fool.
There, look at the slicing. Okay,
Ready.
I might have lost Melvar to the slicing there if I wasn't gonna check. I think we lost an
Our time.
IDT to the. No, it wasn't what that was. It must have just been
Ready.
one of the.
Armed and ready.
Must have just been one of the other things. Yeah.
Following.
Yes. I
Chariot
know.
Labs. That's what I meant.
Following.
Armed and ready.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
you're not gonna want to get involved with the whole AT-AT situation. I'm willing to bet.
Are you certain?
Take cover.
Fall before me.
Right behind
Point
you.
me toward our enemies. You
Alright.
waste my
It's
time.
gonna be a matter of principle that we destroy those.
Wait.
Well, you're gonna go for that first. There you go.
What is it?
And then Melvar, maybe don't get too involved.
Ready, sir.
Okay, you're gonna stay there, and you're all gonna come in.
Transfer coordinates.
I fear no one.
What are your
So
orders?
there we go.
Victorious.
Got the victory point. Destroyed the bulk of their army, and saved some time doing it.
Planetary control achieved.
All right. Well, with an extra planet in our hands, 2 extra planets to start with, we're going to leave it there for today. There might be one more pre-recorded episode coming out before the first stream on Tuesday, but Tuesdays and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern if you want to see the episodes as they get recorded live on twitch.tv/CoreyLoses. That's where you can do that. Thanks for watching. Hope you're looking forward to the series, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.